Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. New gear day. We're putting together the Grizzly Quiet Dust Collector. Less noise, more dust control. Let's build it.
Are you tired of dust taking over your workshop? Ready for a cleaner, healthier, and more enjoyable workspace? Today we're unboxing and assembling the Grizzly G975 dust collector from start to finish. We'll build the base, install the casters and frame, and get everything ready for the heavy machine body. Let's start by building the base of the machine. In this step, we'll install the casters, attach the support legs, and assemble the rear frame panels. Take a moment to double-check the orientation of each part as you go, getting everything lined up correctly. Now we'll make the rest of the assembly much easier. Once the frame is fully assembled and the handles are installed, we're ready for the most challenging part of the build, lifting and mounting the main dust collector onto the stand. It's heavy, it's awkward, and you'll definitely want a second set of hands for this step.
Stick around until the end, because we'll also tackle the heaviest part of the assembly, and I'll share a few tips that can save you time and frustration along the way. Dust everywhere, not anymore. The Grizzly G975 is a powerful two-stage cyclone dust collector designed to capture even the finest dust particles down to 0.3 microns with its HEPA filtration system. And unlike many dust collectors, this one is impressively quiet, making your shop a much more pleasant place to work. Before we go any further, I want to give you a serious heads up. This machine weighs around 700 pounds, so this is definitely not a one-person job. Ideally, you'd use proper lifting equipment like a forklift or an engine hoist. Now, here's the thing. We didn't have either one available, so we got a little creative and came up with our own solution. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this approach for everyone, but it worked for us, and I thought it would be interesting to share. Now, here's what I consider a bit of a design flaw. At this stage, you're expected to hold nearly 700 pounds of machine in the air while trying to line up the holes and install 4 mounting bolts. To be honest, it's definitely not the easiest part of the build. This was by far the most stressful part of the assembly. So make sure your lifting setup is secure and take your time getting everything aligned before tightening the bolts. The hard lifting is done, and now we're moving on to some much more manageable steps, assembling the collection drum. This part is actually pretty satisfying because you really start to see the machine come together. Here you can see the collection drum lock handle engaged with the drum fully seated in the leg slots of the green stand frame. The drum is locked, secure, and ready for operation. Notice how clean and solid this whole assembly looks. This machine is really coming together now. Here you can see the hose being connected to the Cyclone funnel port on the underside of the machine body. This port is where the two-stage cyclone action happens. Heavier dust and chips get spun out here and drop down into the collection drum below. Push the hose end firmly onto the port fitting, and position the pre-installed hose clamp directly over the connection point. The vacuum hose is connected and secured on both ends. Another step done. We're finally installing the canister filter and brush assembly. Unwrap the filter. Give it a quick inspection. Then attach the brush assembly to the motor spindle and tighten the 3 knob bolts holding the filter assembly to the machine. Next, install the brush base and secure it to the filter with the 2 smaller knob bolts. This brush system lets you clean the filter without removing it, helping keep suction strong. This is the exciting part where we finally get to see the machine in action. First, we'll install the drum full sensor that was not explained in manual, roll the collection drum into place, attach the inlet adapter, and fit the collection bag. Once everything is secured, we'll power up the machine for the first time and make sure it's running smoothly. We'll also test the automatic filter brush cleaning system and set up the wireless remote, so you can control the dust collector from anywhere in the shop. After all the assembly and hard work, this is the moment where everything comes together, and your Grizzly GO975 Cyclone dust collector is officially ready to start collecting dust. Make sure the machine is connected to power, the caster brakes are locked, and either your dust collection hose is connected. Then press the on button and check that the power and dust collection indicator lights come on, and the motor runs smoothly without strange noises, rubbing, or vibration. Next, press off. The main motor will stop, and the filter brush cleaning motor will automatically run for about 8 seconds to clean the filter. This is normal. You can also test the filter brush manually by pressing the filter brush on/off button. The filter cleaning indicator should light up, the brush should run smoothly, and then automatically shut off after 8 seconds. Finally, test the remote control. Press A to start the dust collector, B to stop it, and C to run the filter brush cleaning cycle. If everything responds correctly and the machine runs smoothly, congratulations. You're done. The dust collector is fully assembled, tested, and ready for use in the shop. All right, enough talking. Let's turn it on. This is where you really get to appreciate how quiet this machine is compared to a typical dust collector.